full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 their last 7. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Scott and Brock here on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, start. Nice.
Trying to get it with the option. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw from Goff. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. Gone. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Now you want 180.
On first down, it's gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And off on second and short. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Goff now on third down. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Falcons, first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yeah, unlock line, unlock 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's Algier on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they'll know.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Crack all 80. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. It's his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off to the air now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Goff out of the gun on 3rd. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll run here on first down. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it's dead on the right.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
180!
Goff on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Borregales connects. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19!
Algier with another carry. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Brayton Fisk.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They get there to take him down right around the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first down from the 41. Another carry for Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss. pass here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thrown right, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bronco 80.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The running back gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. He completes it in traffic. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled there by James Pierce. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can be the big gains of next week.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their... drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was taken down.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cowboy 80. Ready,
2nd down carry for Algier. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60, go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Ready?
First and 10 at
18
the
Cardinals,
48-yard
18 Cardinals,
line.
Buffalo 18.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the option, it's Algier. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Down by it's a loss of a yard.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
18, 5, come on. Hit.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Deputy.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
18. And the Falcons.
Let's go.
First down.
Ready?
Trying to run in, Algier. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
He was brought down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
Second and goal.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
3 yards.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
They'll run it with Robinson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. And setting a bowling ball ahead does not work the way they wanted to. That lines up as a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Secures this at the 17. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Falcons and running back John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Massive hit, the ball is out! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
He'll throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate,